Greetings from Waimak Bible Chapel. Okay, today we're just going to have a very short look at a couple of new editions, Simplified King James, so single column, wide print editions. So this is one of them. So this is a leather, imitation leather. So that's that one there. Very nice. 2025 revised edition. So not a huge difference, but they've fixed quite a few things, that grammar and punctuation from the very first edition. Very wide margin. So basically, most of the Bible is a 4 centimetre to 1.5 inch margin, but in some sections like Isaiah and some of the poetry sections, it goes up to 5.5 centimetre or 2.5 inches. So this is one of them. And also they have another edition. So the same inside, very pretty on the outside, plain back, just a wee indent there, and single column and wide margin. So very nice Bible. So the print size on these editions is a 9-point print size. So that's quite a good print size. So the first one we got, so old now we've had to find the cover, that was a 9-point as well, and that had the wide margin as well. But this is the 2022 edition. Now they still have, this is the smallest edition you can get, which is an 8.1 point print. 8.1 point print. So handy personal size, nice cover, flexible. Still has a wide margin as well. So that a lot of their Bibles are actually reasonable wide margin if you like writing notes and stuff. Obviously, I've done before the review, my favourite one is a large print, which is a 12.5 size print. Doesn't have a wide margin, but it also has the thumb indexing, which is really good. And also, obviously, they've got another edition of that as well. So they tend to do like those, like a pretty flowery one and then your basic one in all editions. And this new one, nice gold embossing on the back there as well for that one. That one's just the plain embossing there. So if you're not familiar, I've done reviews before on this, but outdated verb styles are refreshed. For example, art becomes are, gavest becomes gave. Old forms like thee, thou, and ye are updated, so some people not too keen on that, some people like that. Confusing old terms like wrath and divers are modernised, just same meaning, just modern usage. Pronouns for God are capitalised for clarity. Quotation marks are included with the spoken languages. Long sentences are shorter with modern punctuation. So it's just updating the punctuation, basically. Paragraphs are added throughout. So the Barber Simplified KJV Bible maintains the feel of the original King James while markedly increasing its readability, bringing the trustworthy old translation into the 21st century. Now, I've mentioned this before in a previous video, but I have studied all of the modern attempts and the ancient attempts at revising the King James, and they pretty much all get it wrong doctrinally. There's always some mistake they make. I've had these for 3 years now. We use it all the time in our Bible studies, our online studies, our preaching, our personal study. Both me and my wife, who's a linguistic, she's done linguistics at university, she studied through it. We've been through every verse in the New Testament. We're working through the Old Testament at the moment. And the original edition, there was a couple of wee grammatical things that they needed to change and update, which they did do. They take input from people, which is great, and they've taken input from us as well. And also, it has a list at the back of the revision process. They tell you the words that they changed and what they changed them to, so you can skim through that yourself. And as you'll see, it's just keepeth to keep and things like that. So it's they also at the back have a nice wee dictionary concordance as well. So this is just a short under 5-minute review, but we're going to do another video in the not too near future comparing this to the New King James. But I use the King James and the Simplified King James. In our church we use them together. They work beautifully together. They're in agreement together, and these are the latest editions out. Good price, Amazon. Quite often you can get it with free postage if you spend a certain amount of money. You can buy them from Barber Publishing as well. Highly recommend them. If you prefer a large print with a thumb index, that's the one to go for.